Game 4 here tonight. Here comes Wade to James. LeBron goes for 49 points. Paul Pierce attacks, and it goes! A foul! There's Bosh for three. Yes, sir! Chris Bosh! Money in the corner.
It's good to be king, and it's great to have the king on your side. Just ask the Miami Heat. Game 4 with the Nets in Brooklyn. Stars abound.
What's up, Denzel? What's
on
up,
the floor, off the floor.
What's up, Jay?
They're everywhere. We're getting to the point in the playoff series where
guys
don't like each other.
Tired of looking at each other, tired of looking at the scouting report. Tired of you fouling me, Brent?
Tired of knowing what every guy's going to do and the move, not only the move, but the counter move.
Here's some Battier, tired of facing each other over the last decade and a half.
Exactly.
Enough already. LeBron James and Allen Anderson get a little tangled up as well. Double technicals all around.
Just be careful what you
wish for,
and what you might wake up.
4 tees in the first 7 minutes of the game. LeBron gets it going early. 12 points in the first quarter. An omen of things to come. Remember in Game 3, he had 16 in the first quarter and then quieted down. There was no quiet in his game in this one. LeBron goes to the bench. Nets take advantage. 12-2 run.
Well, the Nets hit that switch because D. Will got aggressive and not a lot of times just getting to the basket, but also sharing the wealth with Karolinko.
D. Will also with 2 fouls at that point, 3D. So Jason Kidd keeping him in there reaps the benefits of having him in. And then Spo says, okay, LeBron, get back in there.
He's back. Muscles his way in for 2. Off a rare James Jones block, it's LeBron with a flush on the other end, and then James, the turnaround fadeaway. Paul Pierce, you want to guard him?
You sure you want to guard him? Now he's awake, now he's aggressive, and now he's in attack mode. Pretty good contest, better off.
What are you going to do? Paul's like, somebody's got to guard him, right?
And he's on pace for 50, Matt.
Yeah,
25.
He had 25 at the half on 9 of 13 shooting. Heat up by 7. Brooklyn comes out with a vengeance in the third quarter. It's Kevin Garnett, part of a 10-2 run. LeBron rolling, bucket, binge, knocks down the 3 on the drive. He scored 13 straight for Miami, and that gives him 40 through 3 quarters, more than half their points.
He's in attack mode now, and when he's knocking down the 3 and living in the paint, you're in trouble.
Fourth quarter, D. Will to Pierce for the dunk.
Great slip there, great delivery from Darren Williams off the bounce, and then LeBron James goes cross court, finds Chris Bosh. Only 6 field goal attempts to that point, but a huge 3.
He shot well from the 3-point line all postseason. Pierce with a swipe, Brooklyn the other way. It's Pierce and 1.
Wow.
That put him up by 190 to 89, but that was Brooklyn's last bucket for more than 4 minutes of basketball. James, the deep 3, lays it home. 49 to tie a career playoff high. Interesting late. The Heat go to Chris Bosh on 3 straight possessions for 3s, and the third finally fell. Biggest shot of the night.
Huge shot, Matt. They knew the All-Star would be where he needed to be. The first to top the key, now the corner.
Next Brooklyn possession. Joe Johnson drives, can't get the floater to go. Next Heat possession, it's James. No, but an offensive board reminiscent of Game 2, and they got those 3 possessions in a row.
49.
Allen hit a pair, and then it's...
You left the door open for Fitty.
Oh, that's gonna bug him. If anything bugs him, that's gonna bug him. But they get the win to go up 3-1. Miami's now 7-1 this postseason. So James sets a new franchise record for points in a postseason game, ties his own career high. The 49 was also the most by any player in a postseason game since LeBron James back in 2009. The Heat now haven't lost consecutive playoff games since the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals. Jason Kidd scratching his head and talking about failing to solve the LeBron puzzle.
Well, he was the only one. I mean, he was going, and a lot of his shots were in the paint, and we tried to keep him out of the paint. It's a little bit harder when you talk about it because he's not going to settle. And, tonight he didn't settle. He put pressure on our defense. But that being said, 49 points, we still have, the game is tied, and we have a chance to win.
We could go on, and it's not a disrespect to LeBron in this game. He was what was needed, on the road, and that's what makes him, the best player in the game, whatever's needed. And it could be on either side of the game, and sometimes that means facilitating, and sometimes that means just going out of the box and scoring 49.
I wasn't necessarily trying to draw a foul on him, but I thought he was aggressive, so I was just trying to use his aggressiveness against him. But, you know, he flopped that last one. I should have known they weren't going to call a foul, but I went into my shot anyway, so, you know, I had plenty of time.
Eric said that he thought about sort of asking you to come out, but wasn't really serious about it. Was there any thoughts in your head that maybe you might not play the entire fourth quarter?
He asked me, and I didn't know if he was serious or not. And what I told him, I cannot say again. So I wanted to finish out the game. You know, I felt like, you know, this is it was a must-win for us.
Not only 49 points for James, but 49 points on just 24 shot attempts. And you look at the shot chart with all those little green dots around the rim. It looks like a grapevine forming there on the basket. Why was LeBron able to spend so much time in the paint?
Well, Matt, right around the 5-minute mark in the first quarter when LeBron and Allen Anderson got in that little skirmish, if you will, then LeBron said, I'm going to go live in the paint. I'm going to go get my feet wet every possession, and occasionally I'll step out and knock down a few threes because I'm feeling it right now. But when you wake a sleeping giant who's kind of going through the rhythms, trying to share the wealth and feel the game out, now you awaken him. Now he's letting everyone know I'm still the best player in the planet. Phenomenal game. And also defensively late in the game, having those 5 fouls, the way he shut down Joe Johnson. Yeah, Joe, you thought he flopped. Solid defense. LeBron even had 3 steals to go along with 49 points.
James scored more in a regulation road postseason game than anybody since our man Chuck, Charles Barkley, back in 1994. The 3-ball is always a factor in these games. The Nets were able to win Game 3 largely on the strength of 15 made 3-pointers in just 25 attempts. They go 5 of 22 in Game 4. Turned out the Heat's biggest shot of the game was also a 3 by Chris Bosh. How did it happen?
Yeah, Chris Bosh in the right spot. It's happened many times for the Heat throughout the course of not only this season, but seasons past. So we'll look at where the breakdown occurred on this play. You can see this initial pick by LeBron James. Genius to have Dwayne Wade on the ball because he's not one of your spreaders to shoot, but they double team it with Pierce and Joe Johnson. Could have easily been a switch. So this pass, Matt, penetrates the defense. LeBron takes it into the teeth. Again, a double team comes. It's 2-on-1 on the weak side. LeBron has choice. He's got Chalmers and Chris is in the corner. That first pass forces Darren Williams out. Where's KG? He's late because he had to stick with LeBron. Bosh open in the corner, knocks down the 3. I mean, we've seen this. We talked about it. Just those 6 field goals for Chris Bosh. We were saying, where is he in this game? He's got to get open on these pick and pops. He saved the best for last, knocked down a huge 3 in that right corner.
The champs will try to finish it off Wednesday back in South Florida. They are 12-3 in closeout games in the Big 3 era.